So, 2020, one of the most different years of my life, and probably one of your guys's too. So today I'm just going to be reflecting on my experience with it. Basically, my year review. Okay, so let's start this. Let's start at January to mid-March, because it was pretty normal for me. I went to school, did all my work like a good boy. Since it was the winter, my mental health was generally worse than the other seasons, but that was pretty normal for me because I experienced that every year. And around March, that's when it got better. The weather was getting warmer, and I was happier. Everything was good. So now it was around the middle of March, and boom, it hits. You know what I'm talking about. To be honest, I didn't really care about it until school got canceled for the next 2 weeks, which took me by surprise since nothing like this has ever happened to me before. Like, school getting canceled? That was unheard of for me. But a part of me was also excited. The uncertainty, the disorder around the whole world, it intrigued me a little. It was interesting. Something different for once. So school was moved online until further notice, and I got to stay home for the rest of the school year. Yay! Exciting, right? Well, sort of. For me, I spent most of my days playing Minecraft and being a snob. I wanted to enjoy the moment since, I might never get to experience something like this again, so, just played video games and stayed in bed all day. It was great at first, don't get me wrong. However, over time, all the days just started to look the same and I was getting bored. You see, when I get bored, my mind wanders around just to find something to do. And sometimes it wanders around to positive things, but it also wanders around to negative thoughts too, which causes me to overthink, and it sucks. All the problems in the world were amplified for me, and, it was just overwhelming. I also wasn't exercising anymore, so not only did my mental health take a toll, but my physical health too. They were both at its worst this year. Luckily, when schools started to reopen in September, I felt a little better, but it was recently announced that schools would close again in my region, so it's not good news. Despite all the bad things though, there were a lot of good things that came out of this year too. My two favorite games, Minecraft and Terraria, both got amazing updates this year, which kept me preoccupied for a nice amount of time. And two artists I love, Eden and Joji, both released an album this year, which was something I really needed. But above all, I started this YouTube channel. Yes, my boredom actually did something good for once. But honestly, it's been just so much fun making videos, and I've accumulated a small community of 27 subscribers. It might not seem like a lot, but I truly appreciate all of them. I get around 1 to 2 comments every video, and it's just been such a joy to read them. It really keeps me motivated, so thank you all for making my year less poopy. In the end, I had a lot of plans for this year, and most of them got delayed or canceled. However, I got to make a bunch of new plans, so it's not all that bad. Well, as you know, 2021 is approaching, and I'm just expecting it to be the same as 2020, or at least the first half is going to be the same. When everything starts to go back to normal, I'm really going to appreciate it and not take so much for granted. I've learned a lot about myself during this quarantine, but now I think I'm ready to experience the real world again. With that being said, thank you for watching this video. Comment below on how your 2020 was. If you enjoyed listening to me, leave a like and consider subscribing. But for now, I will see you all next time. Bye.